Hi guys. So we're gonna lay the UVs off of this guy. You guys have seen the UV video already, but you want to lay out the UVs before you smooth because it's gonna make it a lot easier. Um, Also, little Maya hack. If you're gonna have a character that is symmetrical in the textures, so no asymmetry, exactly left side's gonna look exactly like the right side. What we can do is instead of merging these two sides together and then laying out our UVs and everything, we can just lay out the UVs on this guy, and then we are doing half the work. So, let me get my UV editor up. We have this jumbled mess here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on my shaded UVs, and I'm going to turn on my border edges as well. So the lines are a little bit darker. Shells are going to be. And then I'm just going to start off face, select it, come over here, and hold down Shift, right click, painter map. Alright, so I'll go into edge mode, and I will start putting my seams in. I'm going to select around the leg here, set those UVs, and I'll go to the ankle. I'll just double click that, goes all the way around. Pick these. And I want my seam in this because we have to roll this out to be in the middle of the leg on the inside. So that, got UVs on that. Shoulders. That. And shift double click that. These guys. Wrist. Click that. Click on that. And then I'm going to try to use that one right there. Seam in. Let's do it the next one down. That way we get our fingers cut in half for us too. Pretty well. And we want to make sure that we didn't get this here either. Just deselect that. Holding down Control and clicking Dragon. That's about right. We'll cut UVs on that. Oops, undo. I'm sorry. And we're going to want to put a seam down the side of the body anyways, so let's leave that. Okay, the UVs. Neck, want that taken off. Want our head separate from the neck. So that. Cool. Cut those. Alright. So let's start unwrapping these. The foot, the hand, and the head are going to require a little bit more attention, but we'll worry about those when we get there. The UV, select some UVs on that guy. Control right click to shell. If I hit the move tool, I can move this around, which is cool. I'm actually going to put a seam right there as well, so I can have separate shells. I go, oh, it's separated. Separate. Take a look at that. Well, let's worry about the leg then. How about that? So, leg, shell. If we hold down Shift, right click, smooth UV, we can unfold this, and there we go. Laid out. Arm should be able to do the same. Shell, smooth UV, boom. Let's figure out this torso. What's going on with that? Select my selection. Ah, right here in the groin. That's why. And that's where those border edges come in handy. So now I should have two separate shells. There we go. So smooth those out. I'll do the same thing here. Bang. So sometimes, sorry if you heard that was my dog yawning. You get stuff like this that's not laying out really nice. So if we hold a shift right click, we can do unfold, and then we can use this smooth it out again. So at this point, we can try reattaching this guy either at the side or on the top of the shoulder there. It's kind of up to you which one you want to do. I usually do it at the shoulders here, just because your arm's usually going to be down here to cover that seam. So we can hold down shift. What we're going to do is we're going to select those edges. We're going to hold down shift, right click, move and sew. You see how it got changed? The sizes were different, so it doesn't look right. So we'll just go back to the shell, and then I'll just unfold it again, and I'll just smooth it out. There we go. Neck, we can do just shift right click, unfold, and we can hold down and smooth it. Cool. So let's focus on our foot right now, because that's going to be the easiest one. So I'll just do my isolate selection on the foot. So I'll do the inside there, and I'll just take the bottom face of the foot, cut that. And I just have a feeling that it's not going to cut the way I'd want it to, or unfold the way I want it to, so I'm going to put another cut right there. And then let's go to the shell, I'll unfold it, smooth. Let's go to the bottom, unfold, smooth. And let's go to the other shell, unfold, and smooth. Like, oh, we did. Good. It's just ultra small. Scaled up a little bit. So then, now that the shells are laid out, just move and sew that back together, and then I'll just unfold, smooth again. So let's go back into face mode, and we'll isolate selection on the hand. So what we need to do here is we just need to remove our fingers off our palm. So that's pretty easy to do. Be able to just select around this edge loop here, all the fingers. Cut UVs. Alright, and here. Cut UVs. Cut UVs. And the thumb, we can do it right here. Wrap all the way around. Cool. Alright, so let's go here and let's go to our UV mode. I'm going to close my door so we can stop hearing my dogs rattle around. Okay, back. Alright, so we're going to UV, to shell, unfold. Woo. And I got some of my arm somehow. Try this again. There we go. Unfold. UV, come on. And you can unfold all of them at once if you wanted to. And just kind of see where they're at. I'll have to separate them out a little bit. And make sure you're grabbing the shells. You don't want to just grab random UVs and start tugging them. Alright, so I'm going to smooth out these shells. Cool. Alright, that's done. Now let's do the head. Alright. So with the head, shouldn't be too terrible. The problems you have, areas you have, is the mouth, the nose, and the ear. So let's just grab all the edges up and around this ear. Alright, let's do this a different way. Just go into face mode. I'll just grab these guys. Cool. That worked out a little bit faster. Just go pick through here, and then I'll just deselect that random face, and then I'll planar map it out. So I'll just focus on the ear for the time being. Fold it. See how we're doing. Smooth. Cool. That's working out pretty well. So this problem area is this right here. So if we actually just go into face mode. Actually, you know what? Let's do it differently. Just actually, yeah, I'll just planar map that out again. Grab that edge, that edge, that edge. I'll go the UVs. Goes right there. Shell, unfold, bam. This guy, smooth. And I can tell there's too many. Let's see what's going on. So that's 5-sided. That's 5-sided. Oof. Issues. Let's just snap that there. Snap that there, and I'll just merge these verts together. Should be okay. Yeah, it's alright. Alright. So let's go back to face. So let's just try unfolding and see what we get. It's not too bad. Smooth it out. Pretty well. Cool. Ah, that worked out a lot better than I thought it would. Alright, so now we have all these pieces of our character. Real easy solution for this, to get it into our 0-1 area, dark gray, where we can start texturing it, and make it proportional. Select all your UVs, shift right click, and you're going to go to the layout UVs and go to the option box. You're going to make sure the prescale is to the object. We're going to flip reversed. We shouldn't have any because everything's blue. If it's red, it means it's reversed. And hit apply. There you go. Now everything is proportional to itself. Oh, and we can do this a couple times, see if we can get a different layout. So this makes everything proportional. You know it's going to be good. If you want to come back here, move things around, switch it around. If your head's more important, which it is, and you want it on the same texture map, you can make it bigger. You have all this extra space here. This is just maximizing it as much as the computer can. So yeah, that's it. And then after we're done with that, what we can do is history. Also, make sure you're deleting your history a lot on this process. You generate a lot of history when you're doing this stuff. So this means my normals are reversed. You'll come over here, normals, reverse, and they turn blue. So that's ideally what you want to see. But when we're ready have a full person, we can just duplicate it, slap in -1 in the X, freeze our transforms, and then see how it turns red. We can flip our normals again if we wanted to. Percent. So now they're both reversed. Then we'll just combine vertex. We'll just so you're probably gonna want to check this center line is only selected, but I can probably put this down. Boom. There you go. And this should be good. So, and then you can come back in, you can turn reflection on, you can start doing some editing in there. This guy's still really blocky, so he still needs a lot of work done to him. I bet I didn't get some verts merged right there. Or I have a base in there somewhere. So, things to watch out for. But our UV's laid out, and there you go. That's how you model a character really quickly.